Hi, and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Friday evening. Hope you've had a lovely week and you're looking forward to a nice St. Patrick's weekend. Lovely long weekend ahead of us. And hopefully the weather stays nice for it. Our practice today has quite a lot of balances in it, so hopefully you'll enjoy that. And as always, throughout the practice, listen to your body and only do what feels right for you today. So let us begin in a seated position. Closing your eyes, sitting up tall as you lengthen through the spine, making the body as tall as possible. And then just gently letting go of your day and everything that's going on in your world, bringing yourself to your mat and your practice. And letting your attention now go to your breath as you inhale through your nose, filling your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose. Taking 3 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, gently opening the eyes, and let's make our way onto tabletop and stepping on up to the top of your mat. And we're standing here with our feet hip-width apart, equal weight on both feet, standing up nice and tall, finding that length in the spine, elongating the body, and raising the arms up, clasping the fingers, pressing the fingers away. Taking 1 more breath here. And then let the palms join together and raise the gaze. And then sweeping down, bend your knees as much as you need to, or just warming up as you come into a forward fold. So it's a nice gentle fold. And lengthen the spine, or halfway lift, whichever you prefer. And coming into a forward fold again, listening to the body. Keeping the knees bent. And from here, we're going to step the right leg back to come into a low lunge. Raising the arms up, ensuring they're going past the ears. Taking a breath here. And then as you frame the foot, we're just going to stay for 1 breath in plank for now. So stepping it back, extending the feet, then draw those shoulders over the wrists as you press away from the mat and take a breath. Then lowering the knees and feet, elbows in as you lower the chest and then the belly. And drawing away from the mat with the forehead and the chest as you rise into your baby cobra, keeping that gaze on the mat. And let's press up here to make our way very slowly into a downward dog, really taking your time as you pedal your way in there, allowing those legs to warm up and stretch out. So taking that time until you're ready to come to your point of stillness. You can still have those knees bent, heels away from the mat if you wish. And let's raise the right leg out behind us and step it through to come into your low lunge. Raising the arms up, taking a breath. And stepping that left foot up to meet the right. Forward fold. Bend the knees. Coming all the way up, palms together. Raise the gaze and take a breath. Sweeping the arms out to the side, forward fold. Getting a little deeper into your fold now as the body begins to warm up, lengthening the spine or halfway lift. And forward fold again. Let's step the left leg back for your low lunge. Taking a breath here. And then taking it through to your plank. This time we're going to hold the plank for 3 breaths. So getting into the pose, soften the elbows. Hands nice and active. Core engaged. And coming down then on knees and feet, elbows in as the chest comes down and then the belly. And then drawing that forehead and chest away into your back bend for a breath. And let's push up through tabletop into our downward dog. And staying here for 3 breaths. Each breath just encouraging further lengthening of the spine and a deeper stretch of the legs. And let's stretch that left leg, out behind you. And step it through. Low lunge. And then bringing the hands down either side of the foot, let's step that right foot up to meet the left. Forward fold. And bending the knees, coming all the way up to stand, bringing those hands down into prayer at the chest. Let's take a breath here. Keeping the feet hip width apart, let's raise the arms up over the head once again, keeping those palms together. And this time we're taking a bend to the left. So just allowing the whole right side of the body stretch and bend. Each breath just extending that bend a little further. Keeping the shoulders in line with each other, drop that left hand down onto your hip as you just deepen that bend a little further. And coming all the way up, raising that left hand up, let's now take it over to the right. As again, we feel that whole left side of the body now stretch. Ensuring we're keeping that distance between our lower rib cage and our hip, because it's a good way of checking whether you're actually getting a nice true bend or if you're collapsing in. So we want to keep that space there. And then drop the right hand down onto your hip as you deepen the bend. And drawing all the way up to stand. Good. And from here, let's shift the weight into that right leg and draw the left leg up, holding on to the shin. Standing up tall, so we still want our ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Finding that point of balance. Keeping the left foot flexed for now. And then we're going to transition from this into our tree pose, either by letting the left foot come down onto the mat and then onto the right leg, or just take it directly. Whichever is working for you today. But remember, we want that left knee at a right angle to the right knee. Finding your stillness. And then maybe raising the arms up and out. Taking 2 more breaths here. And then bringing the hands down, and if you can, take hold of your toes of that left foot. And we're going to just extend the left leg out, and you can draw the right arm out to the side to just help with that balance. 1 more breath. And let's release the left leg down with great dignity and grace. And raise the arms up over the head, palms together, stretching up. And then bending the knees, sinking the hips down. Keeping those knees behind the toes if you can. Draw the hands down. And let that right elbow come against the side of the left leg. Taking the twist, thinking about stacking the shoulders on top of each other. One more breath here. Coming back to center. And back up to stand. Good, and from here, taking the balance to the other side. So shifting that weight into the left leg and drawing up the right leg. Flexing that right foot, finding your stillness. Which hopefully is more stable than mine. A little wobble there. And it's so important for us to practice these balances, especially as we get older. Because maintaining balances in your practice is just so beneficial from a safety point of view and keeping us intact. And from here, we're going to take it into a tree pose. And I am this time going to let my right foot come down onto the mat before I bring it into the tree. So drawing the right leg up onto that left leg, keeping the knee at a right angle, and then drawing the arms up over the head and perhaps opening them out. One more breath here. And then drawing the hands down, we're going to hold on to that right foot as we draw the left arm out and extend the right leg. One more breath. Releasing the right leg down. And again, stretching the arms up, palms together. Take a breath. And drawing those hands down into prayer, first of all at the chest as you come down into your chair pose, and then take the twist to the right. Stacking the shoulders. And coming back through center and all the way up to stand. Let's take it to the long side of the mat with the arms outstretched, taking a breath here. One more breath. And swiveling on this right foot. So the foot faces the front, turning this left foot inwards, bending that right knee. If you feel it's a little short, as I feel mine is, you can extend that left leg out a little bit further. And from here, resting that right arm on your right thigh, let's draw the left arm up past the ear for a nice extended side angle pose. One more breath here. And from here, framing the foot, so you just rotate the body and the back foot, stepping the right leg back. So we are in a downward dog, and let's raise that right leg up. Taking 2 breaths here. Keeping the length in the spine. And let's now step this right leg to the front of the mat, bending the right knee. You can be on the toes of the left foot and just check the distance between the 2 feet. You might want to extend that distance because we're going to rise up into a high lunge. Making sure those arms are running up past the ears. Two more breaths here. Engaging that core as you exhale. And then dropping the arms down, raise the gaze, open the chest. One more breath. And now we're going to shift the weight onto this right leg as we raise the left leg up behind us and let the arms point towards the extended leg, the raised leg. One more breath. Letting that left leg come down as we come back into our star pose, taking a breath. And let's turn to the opposite direction. So that left leg faces the back of the mat, turning that right foot slightly inwards and coming into our nice extended side angle pose. It's a lovely stretching pose, this. One more breath. And from here, letting the hands come down onto the mat as you just rotate that right foot and maybe step it across a little bit. Keeping that left knee over the left ankle, rising up to your high lunge. 3 breaths here. And drawing the arms down by your side as you raise the gaze. Open the chest. One more breath. And from here, shifting the weight into that left leg, let's raise the right leg up and let the arms come out behind us. And let that right leg come down. Hands onto the mat, framing the foot. And step the left leg back into your downward dog because we forgot to raise the left leg up. You probably noticed that. So let's take 2 more breaths here. And then stepping that left leg down beside the right, bringing the knees down onto the mat and make your way down to lie on your mat. And from here, just bending the knees, hugging them into the chest, gently sway from side to side. And when you're ready, let those legs come out long. Palms by your side, hands by your side, palms facing up, feet flopping out to the side. Allowing the body to soften and release. As you let go your feet and your legs. Letting go your glutes and pelvis. The whole back of your body and shoulder blades. The front of your body, chest and shoulders. Letting go your arms and your hands. The back of your head, the crown of your head, your face, jaw and chin. The whole of your body, just let it go. And then taking a moment here for gratitude. Identifying something or someone from today that you're feeling particularly grateful for. And with that gratitude in your heart, let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose, into your belly, pause, and then exhale through your nose. And stay here for a few minutes, just focusing on your breath.